Hi everyone, my name's Electric Donkey and today we're back doing another quick review. So today we're reviewing a game that doesn't seem to have a name. We're going to call it The Project as it's called here. Title is My New Project, planning to work on for over a year. We haven't got a capital here though, and should do because we've got a full stop. Anyway, hello guys, this is it, The Project. It's very dramatic. I'm planning on investing over a year into. I need a gauge on how what you guys think so far. Art is not final, only been working on this about a week on and off. I'm hoping that by the end of the year I can have a fully completed project ready for sale. Please feel free to download my demo below and let me know what you think. The goal of the demo is to collect all 4 hearts. When you die you restart the level and so the hearts respawn. The controls are A and D, space, A and D plus space does a control, space whilst in the air, blah, blah, blah. I mean it's relatively simple controls. One thing I will tell you is that I know the movement is too rapid and I'm planning on implementing friction and acceleration. I'm not sure that's how you spell acceleration, but in the future let me know if anyone collects all the hearts. Okay, well we're gonna give it a go. It is in full screen. It's kind of rare to be honest to see one that is in full screen. Most of the time they seem to run in Windows because the full screen is kind of broken at the moment, but this obviously works. So you have, this is something I don't get really, is the in the Game Maker description it says the controls are A and D, WASD. They appear to have changed that to be, what do we have, 2? Appear to have changed that to be the arrow keys instead. Now the game itself feels relatively easy. There doesn't actually seem that much involved in the game. You can swim. I don't like the idea that the water's red. I think that's a bit weird to be honest. I mean you could look at it and say it's out of the box I guess, but personally I don't really like it. I prefer it to be a normal colour. I'm also not quite understanding this red droplet thing. They appear to kill you if one hits you, like a big droplet, but I'm not entirely sure what that's all about. I'm also not sure what's going on with this bit down in the bottom left hand corner. There appears to be a guy just chopping and changing. Could be a sequence I guess, I'm not sure. You also appear to not jump up this thing, so I'm not quite sure how you get to the heart on the top. I guess if you... okay. I presume that's how you do it then. That's a glitch there. It's kind of doing it a lot. I mean the obvious way of doing this bit is to line it up here and go like that and jump over. So things I would say, I can't really use my pointer because it doesn't show up because it's full screen, but there's these weird lines that are going over the screen. I don't like them personally. They're going downwards. I'm not sure if that's just the monitor or what, but personally if that's purposeful I don't really like it. There's also these really weird bits on the spikes, which also I don't like, and there's a seam at the bottom of the spikes which also I don't like. Also I believe someone else has mentioned it, but the movement feels incredibly I wouldn't say it feels rapid like you mentioned. I'd say it just feels chunky, clunky and kind of not fluid really, which in a good platform you should idealistically have good movement to start with. That should be the first thing that you really work with because it is based around the movement. There's only one kind of jump, is just that. There's no menu at the moment, there's no levels. They're obviously the important things, but I presume that they're going to be coming later. But the movement things I would say is, as you've put acceleration, I wouldn't necessarily say friction. I guess I've never seen really friction, but whatever. The jumping is straight up, straight down, no acceleration or deceleration going jumping. If there is, it's very, very slight. And there's no variable jumping. You can't jump for a longer time or a shorter time. Every jump is the exact same length, which is something to work on, definitely. Other than that, is this level itself is relatively simple, I'd say. There's little challenge involved. There we go. We get 4 hearts there. Press S to restart, or press exit to quit. Okay, so the quit works. So realistically, there isn't that much to go on. It is very, very early access. I'm pretty sure you said a week on and off. I wouldn't even think about making it profitable yet. I'll just leave it at the moment. Things that you need to really work on. I can use these images actually to go through that. You've got these lines that go down. I don't like them. I don't know why they're there. Also, these spikes have weird pointy bits on, which again I don't really like, and they've got a seam along the bottom. The movement on this is saying the arrow keys, on this is saying the WASD. It appears to be the arrow keys that is it, not the space, not the WASD, so I don't know what's happened there. Also, S to start. Personally, it's not very accessible from those keys. If you're using WASD, it'd be fine, but we're not using the arrow keys, so maybe just have space to start. Other than that, it could work. The only problem I would say is to not fall into a really generic genre of platformers, because it could potentially just end up like any other platform. You need something to stand out, realistically, and that's what it's lacking. But I can't tell you what to do with that specifically. But yeah, this has been my review of the project. If you like the video, remember to like, subscribe, always do what you want to do, and I will talk to you in the next one.